Building wireless networks is becoming an increasingly solicited technology. The cost for implementing such solution is significantly lower in comparison with a wired network, but not at the expense of functionality. However, it is not enough to build such network, it is important to ensure the ability to control over the network and its security. That is the main purpose of the SoftWLC Wi-Fi controller produced by Eltex. The controller monitors all the access points, analyzes traffic statistics and sessions time, and performs individual Wi-Fi adjustment. In this video, we will speak upon the main steps of SoftWLC controller installation. Before the SoftWLC controller installation, you need to prepare a blank server. To install SoftWLC in a minimal configuration, the server must have the following parameters: random access memory at least 8 GB, CPU 2200 MHz, hard drive memory near 35 GB, internet connection, operating system Ubuntu Server 16.04. Upload the latest SoftWLC helper script to the server. All further operations are performed with super user rights. Open the script with any text editor to change the language. The default language is Russian. To change it to English, you need to modify the answer email slang value to 2. Before starting the helper script, give it the performing rights. Launch the helper script and wait until the installation is complete. No action from the user is required during the installation. After installation, the terminal receives the data for connecting email's graphic user interface, personal account, and portal editor. Before running the email applet via the Java Web Start application, make sure the Oracle Java is installed on your PC. In the browser's bar, enter the suggested address. Specify the address of the desired server instead of localhost. From the Downloads window, open the received file. Next, you should pass the authorization, the details for which we were provided on installation completion. First, you need to make the initial configuration of EMAS. Go to Administration menu, Server Setting, System Modules. Open the System tab and specify IP address of the EMAS server in the control network of the station. Tomcat URL used for downloading files by EMAS user. Internal Tomcat URL used for updating software over HTTP. Set access type to system devices by domain. Go to the FTTP server tab and save the settings. Specify the IP address for station devices. Click the Accept button to save the changes. Restart EMAS via the Administration menu Server setting, restarting the EMAS server. Now we can start working with the equipment. First, add the radius object to the object tree. To do this, click on the plus sign. Set the object name, type and IP address. If the installation is single host, then enter the address 127.0.0.1. In case of multi-host, enter the address where the radius was installed. Click on Add. Radius shall appear in the object tree. When you click on it, you can see tabs that allow you to monitor and configure it. Go to the Access tab, click Edit and enter the appropriate data in the remote access fields. On the Monitoring State Checking tab, you can view the status and expiration date of the certificate. Now we should add an access point to the EMAS object tree. To do this, click on the plus sign, enter the object name, type and IP address. Click on Add. The access point will appear in the object tree. When you click on it, you can see tabs that allow you to monitor and configure the access point. To create an SSID, select the Wireless tab from the top and select SSID Manager from the drop-down menu. In SSID database, click Add SSID. In the window that opens, set the main parameters. The obligatory parameters are name and domain. In our case, we create SSID of the enterprise type with the name test, domain root. Then we should specify VLAN ID for network access. Other parameters can be left as default. After clicking Accept, the created SSID appears in the list. Next, you need to create a binding to the access point for it. To do this, click on the appropriate button. You can create a binding either by MAC address or by domain. Select the key MAC and select the access point to which you want to bind the SSID. After that, you will be asked to correct the bindings. After clicking Yes, the process of fixing bindings begins, and the progress status can be observed at the bottom of the Tasks tab. This completes the installation of SoftWLC software controller and the initial configuration of the access point. If you have any questions about installing the SoftWLC Wi-Fi controller, you can contact the LTEX Service Center.